Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought it'd be neat to share with you another older classic kind of effect that's called fan prediction. There's an easy way on how to do it and a hard way on how to do it, and I'll show you how to do both versions when I explain how the trick is done. So first of all, you have a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled. Have a spectator select any card that they like. Let's just say they pick that card right there. They look at it, don't tell you. You take their card and just lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck. You have no idea where it is because you're a magician. You obviously do. Give the deck a few cuts and even a nice shuffle, completely losing the location of their card. Now you can show the spectator that their card's not on the bottom of the deck. The spectator, you can show them that their card's not on the top of the deck or even second from the top of the deck. Okay, 4 diamonds, ace of diamonds. I hope none of those were your card. So now you can get the same spectator that picked the card or a different spectator, like if you're doing this trick to a couple, and then have the other spectator or the same spectator just tell you when to stop as you deal down the card. So you just explain to them that you're going to deal down just any amount of cards, and they can tell you when to stop at any point in time. And let's say they stop you right here. Now you can say you want this card, or this card, whichever one they pick, it doesn't matter, that's the one you use. Just to say that they stick with this one, you take this card, place it face up now on face down cards, turn this stack of cards face up and put it on top of that card. And now you say you're never going to lose sight of this card, and you just push it down and now fan out the deck. And so you have one card face down, and wouldn't it be amazing if that were the card that they picked, the Queen of Hearts? And that's the fan prediction. Now, before I show you how to do it, please as always, like and subscribe to this channel and this video. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to give a shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. And if you're looking to support this channel through the YouTube channel membership, you can do that all in the links given in YouTube below. Also, visit thebestmagicshop.com for some awesome magic tricks and gimmicks. You can also sign up for a newsletter to be notified of new tricks, discounts, and more. All at thebestmagicshop.com. All right, fan prediction, the tutorial. So it is a regular deck of cards, and the objective is to get the selected card face up, second from the bottom. Okay, sounds easy enough, right? So there's an easy way to do it. I did a little bit more difficult way, but the easiest way to do it is just have a spectator select any card that they like in your well-mixed, well-shuffled deck. And then they look at it, don't show you, and you say you're just going to, without even looking, you're going to place their card somewhere in the middle of the deck, and hopefully it's the place where they'll stop you at, and we can find they can find their card later, whatever pattern you want to do. Then you can place the deck behind your back, and when you place the deck behind your back, you can take the card, put it face up, and put it second from the bottom, and then you're all ready to go. And then you do the, have the other spectator tell you when to stop at any other card, okay? Or you can do it the hard way, which is you have a spectator select any card that they like. Let's say they pick that one right there. You control their card to the top, then control it to the second from the top, then double undercut it. Do a simple reverse, then double undercut that simple reverse card second from the bottom. So that's what I did, so I'll show you how to do that. Have their selected card, you don't look at it. You take it, put it about the bottom half of the deck, push it in. On the last push down with your thumb, push it in. Hold that break with your pinky. So now you have a bottom stack of cards, a top stack of cards. Their selected card is on top of this bottom stack of cards here. Cut half of the top stack, place them on the table. Second time you cut at the break, place them on the table. Third and final time you just drop those on top of those cards. That gets their selected card to the top of the deck. Now you need it one down from the top, so just by shuffling, finish shuffling, hold one card. This is my left hand, this is my right hand. Finish shuffling their selected cards on right here, add one card, finish the shuffle, so now their selected card is second from the top. Show them that the card is not on the bottom, and now you're going to do the simple reverse move. The simple reverse move is now showing them that their card's not on the top, turning over the top card, pushing over the second from the top card, which is a selected card, maintaining a break on that. So you now do a double, holding these two cards as one. See, their card's underneath that king. Turn this card over, so it's not on the second from the top. Square these 3 cards now, because you have 3, as one. Turn them over, and then get a break with either your ring finger or your thumb or however you're comfortable doing it. Transfer it to a thumb break. So now you have 3 cards on top, the rest of the deck's below this thumb break. Cut about half of the deck from the bottom, place them on top. This is a double undercut. Square them up, cut at the break, square up the cards, and now you're left with their selected card face up, second from the bottom of the deck. Now, the magic. You can deal down the cards on the table and say, as I deal these cards down, just tell me when to stop anytime you want to stop. That gets you to be able to count out a few cards before they tell you when to stop, because you don't want them to stop you right on the first card. And so they can actually stop you at any card that they want. You can also just fan the cards out and say, you know, as I go through the cards, just tell me when to stop. It just helps with squaring up the cards, whatever you're comfortable with. So let's just say I dealt them down the table, so we'll do it this way. They tell you when to stop. They stop you at any card. Let's say they stop you here, here, or here. It doesn't matter which card they stop you at. That's the one you'll use because this card is irrelevant. So let's just say for this time they say, oh, I want to change it to this one. You say, fine. Take this card, take the rest of the cards that you have in your hand, carefully turn them over, not to flash the second from bottom card. Square them up in this left hand, place the card that they stopped you at now face down on top of these face up cards. All these rest of these cards, you turn them over face up and place them on top of that card. Say this card's never gonna leave your sight. This is where the magic happens. Push the card over to your left and push it down into the stack of cards. So it's still sticking out a little bit to the left. This, when you do it this way and then you fan out the cards, it'll look like this face down card is now the card when you turn the cards over their selected card. So it's a little illusion that they'll see that this face down card, when you turn these cards over, is this face up card. This is the selected card that's second from the bottom. It's not this 9 of diamonds, okay? So let's do this one more time. I'll just show you. Their card here, 7 of spades, it's second from the top. Careful, you take whatever card they stopped you at, face down. These going face up on that. Place this card in so it's sticking out to the left. Say it's never gonna leave your sight. Okay, at an angle. Fan, okay, make sure it's out. Fan the cards out, and then they'll see that this card's face down. It's hard to fan when I'm explaining. This face down, but when you turn it over, it'll look like that's their selected card. Take this card from here, okay? Be careful not to spread these cards around because then it'll expose the other card. Place that down on the table and then square this deck up carefully, not to flash like I did, and show them that this is their selected card. Now you're left with one card face up in the deck, whichever card they stopped you at, and you can either feel or cut it out however way you want to do it. You can cut it to the bottom and then while they're not looking, turn it back over. You have a regular deck, or just drop it in your lap and get rid of it, okay? But that's the fan prediction. Let me know if you have any questions. I know it kind of went through it fast, but it's kind of a neat trick, and you're gonna have to practice the fan and getting the card to the second from the bottom position face up. Any way you do it, the behind the back is just as fine as doing the simple reverse and double undercutting, okay? Let me know what you think, and until next time.